So the first thing I want to do today is apologize. I did a lot of work to figure out where the pursuit races were and how they were kind of loaded up and ready to go, you know what I mean? But I forgot. So the track I forgot, as I adjust my mic, it's called A Real Education. It's actually a tricky little track, but it's one of the coolest pursuits in the series. So I wanted to go through and really show you, and I'm going to use the word on this one as the perfect line. So this is one of those tracks that I think it fools a lot of people, and they're not really ready for what it kind of represents, because the directions are very straightforward, but they're hard to see. So as always, we have our little test track that we've made here, so you can take a look at it from the global or overhead view. We're going to stop, take a look at it. We're going to go over all the different ways that people do it and kind of show you why those ways don't work. Still, like I said, it's a very cool track. Remember, like always, pursuits are kind of point-to-point things. You can make your own direction for it. Let's see. Yeah, let's try this one. I like this. So the thing is about this race, again, I'll say it, is it seems very straightforward. And that, I think, is the real trick to this race, is because it's not as straightforward as it wants to make you think. And the worst part about that is it gives you paths that you would kind of think were, okay, that's the way to go. You just go the direct route or kind of follow the arrows. And if you do that, you'll end up going slow. Now you can see here, this is pretty easy. You can take any of those paths over there. I always like that one just because, like, you can see it's more of a direct route, in my opinion. It gives you more road, just gives you more space. I don't think these other roads are so much good or bad, but the more time you can get going straight, the better. Now, a lot of people will, this is your kind of decider moment here. So you can see this checkpoint here, and it seems kind of straightforward that you could go that way, and it kind of rolls the right way. But then if you check this and look at it this way, you'll notice kind of a streaming effect, and all that momentum is going to take it with you. And also, this area over here is kind of a cheater direction. You just do like that, and you are in the golden area. Like, this is all speed. There's not a lot of cops through here. The things that I usually run into more than anything else are other players that are trying to really take that path at speed. And it just what it is. Right in here will be another roadblock that you'll have a good area to pull through. And this turn right here, follow the old arrow, pretty much cut and dry. So we'll stop here. Now, this one is the coolest one. Now, this is where you're going to actually, this is where you're going to end up hopefully beating some people to the punch and actually outrun them. These checkpoints right in here are going to be killers. And it's all dependent on how you do this. Now, most people are going to see this and going to take a natural progression over here. The other thing is there's some stuff in here that's not going to be here when we get to it. And when you see it, you're going to be like, I can't believe I never saw it before. So, some of you guys already hopefully know what I'm talking about. But it's weird because there'll be a roadblock right about over here. And then this is here. And then there's a bunch of boxes here. And you come through and you get a little bit off the gas, roll through here like so. And most people will be, at this point, coming from all those different directions that they shouldn't have gone. So most people are going to kind of come through. They're going to take this and, I mean, look at all this real estate they have to make up for to get back to where you're going to just go straight through. So here's the one where I was talking about. Like, again, that was another example. So most people are going to get here, and even if you see all these big tracks that tell you this is the optimal route, they're going to take you right down this, and it does look really cool. They'll take you right down here. There's also a train track that can take you across. So if you come here, you can take the train track across, or you can go here and take that left or whatnot, ever how you want to do it. Don't ask me why this works. But once you see it, you'll be like, I can't believe I missed it. If you take this right here and then go directly down, straight shot, and then take this right, that's the place to go. So we're going to do it real quick, and I'm going to show you. It's so weird. I've done this, and I'm telling you, I did this a lot to kind of test it to make sure I was faster. Maybe there's just junk in there. Actually, the train tracks are really busy, so there's a good chance that that's the problem. So there's and most people, this is the other thing, is you get here, and most people want to go here to take that straight, because that does look, doesn't it? It looks like that is so much faster, but watch this. When you see this direction here, you'll realize so there'll be a roadblock here, and you can kind of split it right there. And then you come down here. There's usually about 2 cops that are coming against you right here. And then the left here will be, right there will be, on the left will be a roadblock. So as you can see, we've been pretty hard on the gas the whole way through. And those people will be pulling in. Now, usually what will happen is that, let's say somebody had the same exact spacing as me, way back over here. By the time I get here, they'll be here. Now they've got to slow down. Look at the distance that they have to go in here, and all those signs there are solid. And usually what happens is if somebody is ahead of me, they'll end up hitting that, and that's game over. And you're now dominating the race. Now, I've tested this a bunch of times, and you guys know that I'm all about, like, hey, take whatever path works for you. This is one of these fences won't be here, obviously, so I got to get them to open. And then I go over here. There's some stuff on the right that usually gets me. Just got to be a little bit more careful over here, like those little spots and like that. So like I said, I'm not one to usually say this is not the optimal path. There's always optional path. There's all this other stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, there's the chances of you finding a better route than what that is I don't even think it's possible. So that's my inclination. You guys, like I said, I'm always looking for more input from you guys. Show me some stuff out there. Show me, if you got a better way to do that race right there. I am all open and ears to hear it. I'm always racing with you guys to see what's up out there, to kind of feel out what is the best tracks, what's the best ways of doing things, and I really enjoy sharing these. I have seen some people that have been using these directions, and they really are paying off in victory. It's so funny because I used to go out there and I would see guys that were driving and would have real problems with certain areas of the map, and now I see guys out there that are doing it well. I had a race the other day where I wish I could remember the track, but it was that new one that we just put up, and I guess he hadn't seen it because we took that new path and ended up beating him by like 0.7 of a second or something, like 0.07. That was how the difference was. But because we were able to keep our momentum and he had to slow down to take the final turn over on the docks, we ended up taking the win. So it's those little things that you don't realize how much it's a big deal until it becomes, win or lose, and it becomes such a big deal. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you liked it. Like I said, I'm guessing, I'm hearing that there's going to be some more pursuits. I think Pursuit Redline. I'm seeing the messages on the screen, but I haven't seen the races populate. Obviously, the second those come out, I'm going to be throwing down with them, and I'm going to find a way to make them the fastest possible and give you guys the perfect routes to be the best pursuit driver out there. This has been Primo. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to get some more stuff out to you. Remember to hit that thumbs up if you like what you saw, especially if you want to race using some of these paths. It's required now. And if you'd like to, don't forget to subscribe too. We'll talk to you then. Have a great day. Bye.